Hello everyone, my name is Jeffrey Allen.
My name is Sammy Davis.
I'm Valerie Cuevas.
Did you know that according to PBS's show, Self-Image, the Fantasy, the Reality, the number one wish of the majority of teenage girls is to lose weight? Society takes a great part in shaping a person's self-image. Just like most of you, society has shaped the way we think about our own self-image. We would like to share with you what we have learned during our research. Hopefully, after listening to this presentation, you will be able to identify ways that society can affect you and some things you can do to have a positive outcome. I will be talking about the ways media can affect you. Valerie will tell you about the roles self-esteem plays in communication. And Sammy will talk about social influences shaping a person's identity. As I was saying, I will start with ways media can affect you. In today's information age, now more than ever, we are constantly being bombarded on the internet, movies, TV shows, commercials, etc. that all show super skinny female models or muscular men as the norm or ideal body image, which for most of us is usually unattainable. You only have to turn on your TV or open a magazine to see images of the ideal woman, a super skinny airbrushed model. Michelle Bertram said in the Journal of Social and Clinical Psychology that studies have shown that when females view thin media images, they often feel like they don't measure up and have negative feelings about their body. Having a poor self-image can lead to eating disorders like anorexia or bulimia. Although less discussed than media's effects on a female's self-image, there are a lot of similarities to problems with male self-image. Everyone has seen exercise commercials with things like Bowflex or P90X, all showing that all-American, heavily muscled guy. Like females, this constant barrage of the ideal can lead to decreased self-esteem and poor body satisfaction. This can also lead to increased steroid use, supplement intake, and eating disorders, according to Christopher Bartlett in the Journal of Social and Clinical Psychology.
Social influence is the active ingredient in shaping a person's identity. Socialization is responsible for this. According to Eric Spargenet's article on the influence of society on the individual, socialization is defined as the process through which people become acquainted with and learn about their culture and then are transformed into members of their society. Socialization is comprised of 3 stages. The first stage occurs during infancy, contrary to the popular belief that this type of thing occurs during adolescence. During this stage, an individual becomes aware of the fact that he or she is a separate individual. The second stage happens when they start understanding that parents are not the only social factors in life. This happens when we attend school, and then we get external interaction from people outside our homes. The third stage occurs when we begin shaping our own rules and behavior based off the interaction we get from our outside environment. This is when we start creating our own spin on the way we are, in turn, creating our own personalized way of thinking. Another social influence that significantly impacts our self-image is education. Eric Spargenet also said in a similar article that education serves as a means to convert individuals into fully functioning members of society. The foundation of education mixed with socialization with different individuals help make us who we are.
When we look in the mirror, often what we see determines the rest of our day. Liking what we see gives us the confidence to put on that little black dress or to go shirtless to the pool. But one flaw or one blemish, and we're hiding behind that hat or under that baggy shirt. Carl Pereira tells us that self-image begins with what we see and is shaped by what we believe others want to see. This can have both a negative and positive impact on our self-esteem. Research from the Midwest Center for Stress and Anxiety shows us that in a professional setting, such as a job interview, public speaking, or customer service, low self-confidence or low self-esteem can often create an awkward or uncomfortable environment, not only for you, but also for those around you. Not only in professional aspects, but in personal ones as well, self-esteem can often affect the way we behave or the way we relate to others. Things like negativity can promote insecurities, mistrust, and even depression. Now, as we learned from Sammy earlier, those around us are sometimes the biggest influences to our self-image. Things like compliments and positivity can do wonders for a person's self-esteem. But feeling put down or not good enough can do just the opposite. As Jeff shows us, that people often reach for the stars. We often set goals for ourselves that are very unrealistic. But things like compliments and positive influences are the key concepts to keeping a happy and healthy self-image.